Okay. Mal kurz gucken. Dun. Jo, geht. Okay. Oh! Sag mir. Hm? Das. Ich hab sie. Ja, für wieder begriffen zu ändern.
Our memories are back!
Bis jetzt war das.
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
Was will Paimon sagen?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you. Listen to it and you'll understand.
Okay.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in. It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go!
Hab ich noch? Ja, okay.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Mit. Nein! Ah! Das sieht besser aus.
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
Good point.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
Muss ich mal trauen, wie die Leute der Akademie überhaupt nicht.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
Okay. Ja, Herr Point.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls?
Die
Those
Blumen.
guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry! Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Lass mich so.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you. Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together, haven't we?
Das kann ich nicht.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible.
Ja, klar.
And please, be careful. Memories! Traveler!
Oh.
Paimon would never see you again! You just disappeared! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look! Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying. Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day!
Moin. Ich will dich nicht verlassen.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world. Okay. Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two people's different perspectives. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
Wie will ich das abgeben?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention. What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
Ich wusste gar nicht, dass es ein Genshin
I
gab.
guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken. So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
Schwärmen könnte verlassen werden.
Something like a message? But how can we send it back? Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at.
Ja, fühle ich.
Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyar's out for me. Yep, now we're talking. I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now. Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
Vamos a ver ya.
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But okay.
Bye,
See you
Paimon.
tomorrow, traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Ich war eben gerade. Wenn es mich so-
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty, except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Okay, das ist unheimlich.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru City space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside.
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared.
Oh,
Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
oh. Das Signal ist weg.
The message end right there. What did the traveler want to say? What are those spaces?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Genau, frag mich das. Okay.
That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence. My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear and Paimon's head is spinning? Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
Ja. Ich muss meine Gedanken ordnen.
Where are you going?
Echt, ne? Jetzt nochmal über die Mauer und guck mir das nochmal an. Wahrscheinlich wird es nichts bringen. Ich mag diese Schlussfolger-Feature.
Don't blink! Hey! Well, might be able to see me perform again.
Gehe ich jetzt? Wohin gehe ich jetzt? Falsch abgebogen. Ah,
Do you want some alone time to think? All right then, Paimon won't disturb you.
aha.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away. Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
I would say that. I'm not that optimistic. Hallo, Nahida. Hello, Nahida.
You're back. I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival?
Ich bin bereit, Frau Nahida.
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
Okay. Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and we've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Okay.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean?
Die kleine Stella. Überraschung! Ich muss das erstmal kurz einstellen. Dann nehme ich das. Ist egal. Nee, ist nicht egal. Es geht ja gar nicht. Gut, okay, alles klar. Nein. Na, oh. Ich was? Ich drück 5-mal auf das Falsche drauf. Audio, ja genau
Deine
das.
Schuhe.
Nein,
Gib mir deine Schuhe.
warum soll ich dir jetzt meine Schuhe
Nee,
geben?
doch nicht.
Womp womp.
Halt die Klappe. Anwendungsaufnahme. So. Jetzt muss man nicht hören.
Sicher?
Ja. Es schlägt aus.
Ja, man hört mich.
Ah, super. Gott, das ist Pixelbrei.
Those spaces remind me of dreams. Like the one I had. People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Strange phenomenon.
Sie hat Genshin gegessen, oh nein.
So, jetzt sieht man dich auch. Was ist jetzt noch?
Jetzt extra dafür habe ich die zweite Kamera geholt.
Ach, Audio. Ich guck bei Audio. Chroma Key. Ah. Aha.
Oh Gott, ich habe gerade mein Genick gebrochen.
Ich hab's gesehen. Assoziation.
I can't seem to cohesively piece everything together.
Okay, das mag sie.
I can't seem to cohesively
Ich fand diese Aufgabe auch immer übelst nervig, wie man kombinieren musste.
Ich finde das Prinzip ganz geil.
Das Prinzip ist geil, aber wenn man halt manchmal einfach nur durchklickt, dann merkt man sich nicht alles.
Ja, auch wieder wahr.
I can't seem to cohesively.
Aha.
We are all in a dream. It
Sherlock
isn't
Holmes
that
lässt
people
grüßen.
in Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
Ja. Ja. Aber ihre Träume von Akasha.
The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? People in Sumeru.
Na doch, das hatten wir schon.
Okay. Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of an. That doesn't sound right. I
Okay,
need.
das ist nicht richtig.
That doesn't sound right.
Was? Echt?
I need to carefully think.
Mir ist fast gar nicht aufgefallen,
Was denn?
dass es nicht richtig ist.
That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Ich bin ehrlich, ich habe auch immer einfach nur so geklickt, bis es endlich mal richtig war.
I need to carefully think things through.
Ja.
People in Sumeru think they don't
Okay, da
dream.
hätte ich aber auch gleich
But the
drauf kommen
truth is,
können.
the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Warte, es gab doch früher mal so eine Serie, da gab's doch auch mal sowas, wo alle in den Traum gefangen waren. Was war denn das?
Boah.
Bei ihm macht's aber auch Klick, ne?
Ja.
Was war denn das? Das kommt mir gerade nicht bekannt vor. Das habe ich schon mal irgendwo gehört.
Wo lief der Scheiß?
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
Ich denk mal Super RTL. Weiß ich, wie so fest Akasha die tun kann? Okay. Zeit zum Durchklicken.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate.
Okay.
It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's
Ich
power.
hab mein Trusty Glas jetzt hier.
Ach, das ist ein Glas Bier.
It
Nein, das ist ein
combines the
Glas
wisdom of
Whisky.
the entire populace.
Okay.
Das Biergewinn hätte einfach eine Flasche genommen.
And it grants knowledge to the people.
That doesn't sound.
Okay, war nicht richtig.
That doesn't.
Aber nicht.
Oh, okay. Those
Eine Serie, wo
dream-controlling
Leute in den
creatures
Traum
in the
gefangen
forest
sind.
also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams.
Also es klingelt
too.
legit was, aber kein Plan jetzt, was klingelt. Ob ein Tinnitus ist oder ob eine
Is
Erinnerung.
stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Weiß gerade auch nicht.
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So in
Ich
other
muss sagen, die
words,
Sumeru-Quest
the
fand ich mit am
complete opposite of how
interessantesten.
Hypatia
Das
understood
glaube ich
it.
dir.
Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Das ist aber ein bisschen far-fetched, Paimon. Aber die Weißer scheinen sich nicht damit zu begnügen.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the Samsara?
Oh Gott.
The beep is a.
Wieso muss ich bei Samsara immer daran denken, wie die Leute aus Sumeru einfach so Tango
We still
tanzen?
hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals.
Das würde ich gerne sehen. Ich stehe da so alle im Kreis und tanzen.
Madadadati, madadadati, me, madadadada.
The spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized. Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on? We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new
Komm, kleine
spaces
Stella, sie
appeared.
haben's gleich.
I can't.
Noch ein Stück, noch ein Stück.
Massenproduktion der Träume.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, And so begins another samsara cycle. People
Ich will
wake
grad
up to
scrollen.
yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them
Vielleicht klappt es ja
are
eines
once again
Tages.
harvested by the Akasha. And
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right?
very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
All right, last question. Who am I?
Ein Problem.
Now that I think about it, wasn't
Wir
it
haben Problem, haben wir Probleme,
the
Baby.
sage's deception of Sumeru's people? They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation.
Weil ich finde die schnucklig. Ich hoffe, wir haben kein
If
Problem.
Nahida has referred to herself as the moon.
Ja, ich weiß, dieser schwarz gekleidete Typ redet
Wasn't
wieder wirr.
illusions a hint that we're all dreaming?
Ist aber normal.
So you noticed.
Du bist die niedere Herrin Kusanai.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
Tja, blöd gelaufen.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon
Gut kombiniert,
gets
Watson.
that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all.
Ja, genau.
Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning.
Warum dreht sich Paimon währenddessen zu mir? Das ist so, als würde ich mich mit Patrick unterhalten und drehe mich dann zu dir. Ja, ne, Patrick? Ah, nee, andersrum. Ja, ne, Patrick?
It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Warum kannst du uns nicht direkt die Wahrheit erzählen? Wie könnten die beiden das tun, ohne dass es jemand merkt? Was sind die Nebenwirkungen der massenproduzierten Träume? Warum haben sie den Traum vom Sub-Zero-Fest gewählt? Ich habe keine weiteren Fragen. Was denn jetzt?
Sekunde.
You asked
Ich
me
muss
this
dir ein Bild
question
schicken und
before.
dann sag
My
ich
answer
dir, was so
was,
lustig
it
ist.
would literally blow your mind. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a
Sub-Zero
sleepwalker?
Fest.
Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own,
Das gehört, ein Schlafwandler kann man nicht aufwecken, wenn ihr euch auf eure eigene Entdeckung verlasst. Ach Mann! Muss ich da dran denken?
Danke, Jane.
your notion of reality and
tu
dream
mich
would
auch.
be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing. You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds. Now that you know this is all have you heard the saying, don't wake a
Ich sag
sleepwalker?
jetzt einfach selber nochmal.
Your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. That's why I could only give you very...
Okay.
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sub-Zero's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right? That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their
Quizfrage,
actual
welchen
dreams are
Traum
being
glaubst du,
taken
ist man
away from them
gefangen?
by the Akasha. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zero's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream.
Ich kann mir vorstellen von ihr.
Ob du richtig stehst, siehst du, wenn das Licht angeht.
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia Forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up.
Ich hab da gerade Nvidia Forest gehört.
Nein, du hast es nicht gehört, du wolltest es hören.
Das ist eine Diskussionsfrage. Ja, obwohl. Ich bin dran, was sie gesagt hat.
Yes.
Der
Only
Nvidia
after
weiß.
receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of déjà vu.
Ich mag
Da wachsen Grafikkarten an Bäumen.
Ich mag, wie sie das gerade ausspricht. Déjà-vu.
Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in
Es
the
gab noch so andere
Sub-Zero's Festival
Vus.
Samsara, while their
Aber ich
dreams
weiß
are
nicht mehr. Also
stolen
ich
from
hab
them over
Déjà-vu,
and
aber es gab
over
noch
again.
andere Dinger.
Ich kenne nur Déjà-vu. Aber es kann gut sein, dass es da mehrere gibt. Würde mich nicht
Can
wundern.
humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so,
Nächste Quizfrage. Was ist das Gegenteil von Egoist?
Ich weiß nicht, ob es dafür einen Begriff gibt. Aber es war eher ein Mensch, der nur an sich der nur an andere denkt. Gibt es dafür einen Begriff? Selbstlos?
Nein, ist auch ein Ist-Begriff. Die auflösen?
Ja.
We might say your mental
Altruist.
fatigue has already answered this
Ja,
question.
natürlich.
Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad.
people's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing. We've got to put a stop to this.
Die muss vorstellen, die liegen alle in ihrem Bett und schlafen. Und stell dir mal vor, da ist einer krank. Richtig schlimm krank. Der liegt ja immer noch.
Hm.
Das ist nicht geil.
True.
I know, right? Why did they have to base this
Was wäre,
dream
wenn
on
der
my
wahre Körper schon
birthday?
gestorben ist, aber der Geist trotzdem noch im Traum gefangen ist?
Das ist eine gute Frage. Das ist wirklich eine gute Frage. Da wird es ein böses Erwachen geben.
Dam, 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 dam.
Even you don't know the reason? Wow, now that's strange.
The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Traveler, do you have any information?
Und weiter geht's mit dem Kombinieren. Wir spielen jetzt weiter Detektiv Conan.
Those spaces remind me of dreams. Like the one I had in the Avidia Forest. Except these have no sign of human presence.
Bei ihr habe ich jetzt richtig Nvidia Force oft gehört. Weil sie so schnell geredet hat.
Oder Trees Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. Wirst du in Fontaine verstehen.
Nahida
Okay.
said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom.
Aber so richtiger Zungenbrecher. Oder Trees Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Celebrate the birth of that God to your heart's content.
Ja, ja, ein
Did he
Texaner.
mean something more?
Was für Texaner, hä?
Das klang wie wenn, was, Nerissa? Ich glaube, es war Nerissa. Wenn Nerissa mit texanischem Dialekt redet.
Fontaine ist eigentlich basierend auf Frankreich.
Das hast du gesagt, aber ja, einen texanischen Dialekt.
That doesn't sound right.
Mach dir mal
I need to
Gedanken.
carefully think.
Celebrate the birth of that god? it mean?
Das habe ich alles schon gefragt.
Ja, dann, ich gehe einfach auf, ich habe keine weiteren Fragen.
Saving the people of Sumeru with no
Okay,
regard for
jetzt
their
will mal
safety.
möglich sein. Nochmal.
No matter what they're trying to do.
Das ist normal in
this is
Genshin, Mensch. Ich
unforgivable.
da vielleicht einfach für YouTuber, die dann einfach die einzelnen Antwortmöglichkeiten hochladen wollen.
Ja, du kriegst ja vorher schon. Man könnte es so machen, dass. Das ist, glaube ich, sogar im Spiel so. Wenn du was auswählst, dass die Frage weg ist.
Das ist zu viel verlangt bei Genshin.
Okay. Okay. Gut. Tut mir leid.
Seit Jahren fragt man auch nach einem Skip-Button und die haben bis heute nicht eingebaut.
After we end the Sabzeruz Festival, Samsara, we have to look into
Aber
them.
die haben natürlich, wenn man im Dialog ist, die Lautstärkeregler eingebaut.
How can
Wuhu!
the sages of the academia...
Oh. Oh.
This is ridiculous!
Revolutionshabibi.
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun.
Einfach ChatGPT ans Ohr geklatscht.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
Oh oh.
Oh, we're out of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Bis gleich.
Peace out, Blechfresse.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
Wo ist Dunja-Saal?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
User disconnected from the
Dunyarzad
channel.
already disappear? No way. Are we too late?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant
Was?
dream
Dunja hat es
harvesting.
verschwunden mit Paimon, das wäre uns fast gar nicht aufgefallen.
Mist, verdammt. Ich hat's doch auch mal zugelegen. Ich wusste, dass da was nicht gestimmt hat.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad?
Wusstest du, dass der männliche und weibliche Trevor sich in manchen
Is she
Steps
also
unterscheidet?
going to disappear?
Ja.
Zum Beispiel, Lumin hat stärkere Beine.
Das habe ich
She's
auch schon
actually something
gehört.
like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff.
Quizfrage.
Can't copy a living person's
Aha.
vitality.
Wer ist der
After
kleinste
all,
männliche
they're just there as
Charakter?
filler.
Ich weiß nicht, so wie heißt.
You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Ich komme nicht drauf.
Soll ich Antwortmöglichkeiten geben?
Ja, bitte.
Within her consciousness. And it was you who
Okay.
inspired her. So you do
A.
remember her
Schau.
after all.
B. Bennett. C.
Yes,
Dunyarzad.
and
Oder C.
her family was
D.
overly
Sino.
protective of her. No one cared
Hast du
about
nicht
her
gesagt, er ist der
personality
männliche
or
Charakter?
thoughts.
Ja.
It was as if she
Hast du
only
nicht gerade
lived to
Dunja-Saal
stalk her
aufgezählt?
Elazar.
Irgendwas mit D war's. Die werden eh nicht ausgesprochen.
Ah, okay. Bennett?
I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still...
Ich schaue auf jeden Fall nicht. Ich weiß, wie groß der ist. Der mit D, wo ich gerade vergessen, wie ausgesprochen wird.
Sino?
Genau.
Ja. Chao war eine lange Zeit auf dem ersten
I'm
Platz.
still a long way off from being
Echt?
a
Ja,
real
ist doch gar nicht so
Archon.
klein.
I couldn't even save her.
Mhm. Oder lässt
If
sich
I were a
streiten.
competent Archon,
Ich habe zumindest habe
I
ich nicht
wouldn't
deine
have let my
Erinnerung.
most faithful follower die at the Sabzeruz festival with so many
Also er
regrets.
passt durch Löcher, wo nur Chibi-Charaktere durchpassen würden.
Okay, das ist okay.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
I'm not beating myself up.
Dahlia hieß
All I
der.
did was to rationally
Das ergibt
observe
schon
the
mehr Sinn.
distance between myself
Ja.
and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but how do we do that?
Although
Für
the
Quizfrage, die du
Sabzeruz
wahrscheinlich
festival
nicht
dream is
beantworten
under
kannst,
the
welchen
Akasha's
Charakter habe ich als
control,
letztes auf
only
C1
humans
bekommen?
can dream. Even
Keine
the
Ahnung.
Akasha is unable to create. That means this dream belongs to a
Das
host
ist ein
who created it.
Fontaine-Charakter.
Ich kann mir vorstellen, hier dein Lieblingscharakter, die. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie da heißt, die mit C.
Nein,
Okay, da weiß ich nicht.
fängt mit F an.
So, how
Farina?
should we find that person?
Ja?
Oh,
Well, if this is
Vorhin hätte ich mein
someone's
zweites
dream,
50-50
then
nicht verloren,
everything
hätte
here
ich sie auf
must come from deep
C2.
within their conscience, which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination.
Man hätte noch bessere Artefakte, dann wäre ihr Crit Damage bei 300%.
Imagination means breaking through what
Aktuell
you
ist es bei
perceive as normal.
271.
Like when the server
Oh,
at
nicht
the
schlecht.
tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's
Ich wollte eigentlich
host
erst
and
auf
you
Aale
become
Kino
aware
gehen,
that
die
you're
als
dreaming,
nächstes im Banner drin ist,
when
aber
you
ich dachte mir
imagine
so,
gold and
nee,
more
ich gehe
on
auf
the plate,
Furina. Habe ich ihre
the
Waffe
dream will
gezogen und einmal auf
respond in
C1
kind,
gebracht.
and the server really will bring you gold and mora. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food. Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
auf einer Brücke schubsen und mal gucken, was passiert.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two.
Einfach einen Stein im Weg legen, und die stoßen durch den Ziel und dann wachen sie auf.
It's all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the
Nämlich
samsara.
Mastermind, denn ich habe die besten Ideen.
As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went?
Einmal, man zeigt nicht mit dem Finger auf andere Leute. Vor allem nicht, wenn es so ein Zweck wie du ist.
Yes. I
Das
want to
ist
try
Paimon, sie
something.
darf das. Paimon ist knuffig.
There must
Ja,
still
okay,
be a
True
small
Points
risk
ist
of possibility. Hurry and go.
Ich verstehe den Hate
Dreams
gegen
are
Paimon
supposed to be
nicht.
fantastical,
Ich auch nicht.
romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far
Quizfrage.
only for Dinyarzad to
Wer hat die größte Stirn von den in Genshin?
with such a simple
Stirn.
wish. But fate was
Größte
against
Stirn.
her.
Es gibt Memes, wo Leute Tic-Tac-Toe auf ihrer Stirn spielen. Jetzt habe ich nur mal einen Hint gegeben, es ist ein weiblicher Charakter.
Keine Ahnung.
Ayaka.
Yeah. Saving Dinyarzad is what kept us going this whole time.
Ach, so. Ich muss kurz überlegen, wer war Ayaka?
But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dinyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. Paimon's wondering, do you think
Meine
the
Damen, die
sages
müssen
would
mehr
get one of their
Genshin
own to be
spielen.
the host of this stream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Das ist meine Antwort. Moment wissen, dann wäre es leichter, Bewusstsein zu erlangen. Umgekehrt ist es für einen Unwissenden schwer zu erkennen, dass er im Traum. Ich finde das geil, dass du nur eins von beiden auswählen kannst, aber die klingen, als würden die zusammengehören.
Es ist so ein Genshin.
Das ist irgendwie weird, aber auch irgendwie sau interessant.
Das machen sie mal jetzt so, weil eine Antwort nicht in einer Box reingepasst hat, deswegen trennen sie das. So.
Hm.
Huh.
Weiß nicht, wie The Walking Dead, dass man eine
Plus,
Antwort
the
sagt,
Sages
irgendwie mal
probably weren't
komplett
counting
andere
on there being
Story.
other factors beyond their control, like Nahida
Ich
and
glaube, dafür
us.
werden die Arbeiter bei Hoyoverse nicht genug bezahlt.
So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
Wer muss der Fairy sein? Der im seltsamen Kostüm. Wer? Alle.
That would make sense. Fairest, the Night of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sub-Zero's festival, right?
Ronald McDonald, ich wusste genau.
Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
Der im komischen Kostüm. Alle.
Ich fühle mich out cold.
Hast du ein komisches Kostüm an?
Ich bin komisch.
Ja,
Das tut vielleicht nicht, aber ich bin komisch. Das beruht auf Gegenseitigkeit.
ja, das stimmt.
Das ist heutzutage noch normal, meine Fresse.
Ey, komisch, Typ im komischen
You're
Kostüm.
back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain.
Ach, der Bre.
Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
Ich habe Lust, das Ding zu nehmen und als Megafon zu verwenden.
An experiment?
Achtung!
That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Ich singe ja 3 Uhr nachts dadurch.
Could you make a wish?
Was?
Ich singe da 3 Uhr nachts durch.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero
99 Limos stehen da, sie stehen im Regal. Ich nimm eine raus, zieh schnell aus. 99 sind noch da. 99 Limos stehen da, sie stehen im Regal. Ich nimm eine raus, zieh schnell aus. 98 sind noch da.
Okay.
Geil.
My wish. My wish.
Das im Auto
Okay.
singen, aber bis man bei
I'm
0
a little
angekommen
nervous saying
ist,
this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad
sich
to be
Josef für andere
happy.
einfach durchgespielt.
Oh,
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her.
Ich rede nachher mit Julian, ich frag sie mal auf. Dann werde ich ja wohl nicht so einfach dieses Gary Coffenheim abspielen. Da musst du nachher mal fragen, ob sie dann mitmacht. Ich feiern.
I've also wondered if the reason
Also
she
steht das
asked me
fest
to be
mit,
Fairest
Juliana
Night of
oder wie?
Flowers is
Soweit ich
because
weiß,
I'm
ja.
special to her or
Sehr schön.
something.
Ich hab zumindest nichts anderes mehr gehört.
Ich auch nicht.
so you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Glaub mir, die mag keine Leute im komischen Kostüm.
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is. When she placed the hat of the Night of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sub-Zero's festival.
Sie wollte, dass die Leute beim... Aha.
What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Night of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years, 100 years, I'll serve her till the end of time.
Was war das denn?
Bei so Schnulzgelaber schlecht.
Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like
Ja.
the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
600 nachgeladen, das
Gonna
hab ich
open my
gesehen.
eyes. Oh, oh,
Schon wieder.
you're...
What?
Fucky?
What the fuck?
Sorry,
Weißt du, was ich
but
interessant
only
finde?
one portion
Was
of
denn?
Yalda candies per person.
Dennis
Back
hat
on you
längere
go.
Haare als meiner, aber ich habe eigentlich in Real Life die längeren Haare.
Stimmt eigentlich.
Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Der hat ein... Wie heißt das Instrument? Auf der Brust.
Nein, das ist ein Arc-Reaktor, das war halt Iron Man.
Ja, okay, tut mir leid.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
Da ist noch einer mit einem komischen Kostüm. Da hinten ist doch einer.
Meinst du die Linken?
It seems
Den linken, den rechten und den geradeaus.
loves her, but none of them
Die
have any
Linke ist einfach nur die Academia-Uniform.
Sag ich doch.
Es gab einen Skin für Lisa mit solcher Uniform.
Ja, sag ich doch.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers. Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
So, ich bin dafür, als nächstes machst du Dark Souls mit No Damage Run.
Du hast einen Knall.
Einen ganz großen. Danke
Ja.
der Nachfrage.
Sagst du es keinesfalls.
AI-Limit?
Was?
Easy Huni.
Hallo? Hallo?
It's you.
Oh,
Great
ah.
timing. Please
Ich
take.
dachte, Basti hat einen Sound abgespielt.
Nein.
Ja, absolut. Ich bin auch ein Sound, den er gerade abspielt.
Nee, das mit dem Easy Uni meine ich.
Ja, ich weiß. Aber ich bin auch nur ein Sound, den er abspielt. Ich bin gar nicht da.
Ach so, okay.
Alles aufgenommen im Vordergrund.
Zur Info, Stella streamt gerade.
Ja.
Scheiße.
Heiße. Komm.
Hey, this is
Ja
my
gut,
job.
ne?
Homie Yannis pay me,
Wie viele
not
Zuschauer
you.
hast du so?
Ich hab grad mal einen oder so.
Ach ja, dann kann ich ja ganz normal weitersprechen. Juckt ja eh keinen.
You. Fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not. Anyway, watch yourself.
Warte, ich mache eine Warnung in den Channel.
Achtung, hier geht's zur Sache.
Ja, warte.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself.
Irgendwie so ein oh mein Gott, das ist perfekt.
Down.
That's close enough.
Speed of light. Motion to compel.
Guck mal, wie perfekt das
Teamwork
passt.
is dreamwork.
Perfekt.
Einfach diese Sirenen, ich finde die richtig gut.
Let's light it up. Witness the power of Google. Cut to the chase.
Ist das so gewollt, dass da so ein Greenscreen ist bei dir?
Ja, damit Stella aus dem Stream rausziehen kann.
Incoming.
Don't blink. Incinerate.
Speed of light.
Geh tot.
Incoming.
Rain outlines your fate.
To boom. Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
Ja, ein bisschen. Mir geht's gut. Ich bin nur ein bisschen böse auf mich selbst. Mir geht's gut.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two
Egal, ich
like
sehe den Chat
this.
nicht.
Weil auch keine Sau was reingeschrieben
And
hat.
speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something.
Ich bin verwirrt. Mit wem sprichst du?
Remember how during the
Ja,
first
Genshin,
Sub-Zero's
die liest dir die
festival,
Dialoge
before
vor.
the Samsara started, we came
So.
here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up.
Ja,
She said
genau,
it was
guter
because she had forgotten something.
Ja, du hast recht. Ah ja, das habe ich ganz vergessen. Ja, hast
Okay,
recht.
so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here.
Das
She
Sub-Zero
pointed it
Festival.
out to us the night before the
Halt die
Sub-Zero's
Klappe.
festival.
Jetzt kommt noch das Scorpion Festival. Get over here! Get over here!
Clue. It'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search. This is the place. It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission,
Crazy.
but desperate times call for desperate measures. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Paimon, die Einbrecherin,
Ja.
pottet straight up das Fenster.
This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much
Wie
nothing
schick's denn
inside
sein?
except this book on the table.
Okay, ich glaube, ich störe hier gerade eher, als dass ich, ne, ich gehe dann mal lieber.
Alles klar.
Bis dann.
Ciao, ciao.
Tschüssi.
Ciao, ciao.
Should we open it?
Ich habe zwar gedacht, so den Sound ab. Jetzt muss ich das wieder verschieben. Nein, nicht das. Hier. Nein, nicht das. Nein. Ja.
Die Taktik, ihn zu verscheuchen, hat funktioniert.
So. Endlich habe ich diese Aufzeichnung am Vorabend des. Ich sage, ich spreche das nicht
Vorlesen?
wieder. Wenn du vorlesen willst.
Endlich habe ich diese Aufzeichnung am Vorabend des Sub-Zeros Festes fertiggestellt, was fast 16 Tage gedauert hat. Da ich davon ausgehe, dass ihr nach dem Sub-Zeros Fest bald wieder auf Reisen gehen werdet, möchte ich sie dir spätestens am Tag des Festes geben. Ich habe alle überlieferten Erzählungen über die niederen Herren Kusanalis zusammengestellt, indem ich während der Vorbereitung des Festes die Einwohner in Sumeru befragte. Auch wenn ich viele Leute befragt habe, gab es nur sehr wenige, die überhaupt etwas über niedere Herren Kusanali wussten. Ich hoffe jedoch, dass diese Aufzeichnung, diese Denke macht mich fertig, dass diese Aufzeichnung dir bei der Suche nach ihr helfen kann. Das Wasser in der Nähe von Gandhara war einst verunreinigt und man musste weit gehen, um Wasser zu schöpfen. Doch eines Tages stellten die Bewohner plötzlich fest, dass das Wasser dort nach zuvor einen grünen Lichtschein in der Nähe der Wasserquellen gesehen. Und einige meinten, sie hätten in der Nacht zuvor einen grünen Lichtschein in der Nähe der Wasserquellen gesehen. Alle glaubten fest daran, dass die göttliche Kraft der niederen Herren Kusanali sein musste. Es hört sich ziemlich glaubwürdig an. Es muss wohl sehr lange dauern, bis sich eine verschmutzte Wasserquelle selbst reinigen kann. Hat sich die niederen Herren Kusanali tatsächlich bei Gandhara aufgehalten? Nach dem Tod meiner Mutter hatte ich immer zu viel Angst vor der Dunkelheit, um nachts zu schlafen. Aber eines Tages fing eine Stimme an, mit mir zu sprechen, bis ich einschlief. Eine Frau erzählte mir, dass es die niederen Herren Kusanali war, die sich um mich kümmerte. Armes Kind, ich hoffe, dass Sub-Zeros Fest kann ihn wieder etwas glücklich machen. Deine Erfahrung ähnelt in gewisser Hinsicht meiner damaligen, die niederen Herren Kusanali eine sehr sanftmütige Göttin sein. Einmal hatte ich zu viel getrunken und fand, könnte ich sein, und
Ja,
fand,
das stimmt. Das könnte
und
wirklich du
fand den
sein.
Weg nicht mehr zurück. An einer Ecke sah ich, glaube ich, die niederen Herren Kusanali. Sie wirkte außerordentlich groß, mit sehr starken Beinen und Armen. Junge, war sie Jim oder was? Da fiel ich hin und sie fing mich mit einer Hand auf. Am nächsten Morgen fand ich mich schlafend unter einem Baum und ja, es muss wohl die niederen Herren Kusanali gewesen sein, die auf mich aufgepasst hat. Das hier ist vielleicht nicht sehr aufschlussreich. Das muss doch ein Baum gewesen sein, oder? Überlieferung in Sumeru mit Dunyasat-Anmerkung am Rand. Sie wurden dicht über viele Seiten aufgezeichnet.
Aha.
Wow. Dunyazad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the
Ja, ich habe mir
Sabzeruz
legit noch nie
festival.
diese Dinger
And had
durchgelesen.
a health problems
Vielleicht
to
ein oder
worry about.
zweimal.
Jetzt ein
She
drittes
must
Mal.
have wanted
Oder ein
to give
zweites
this
Mal,
to
je
us as a
nachdem.
gift on the day of the Sabzeruz festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her. Hey, where are you off to now?
Ich sage einfach nichts, ich renne einfach. Lauf, Hunde, lauf!
Wir wollen ja familienfreundlich bleiben.
Ja.
Nein, Stella, in Genshin gibt's keinen Bunny Hop.
Okay. Also gehofft, der zuckt.
Nee, zucken tun nur die, aus Mondstadt.
Langweiler.
Und Catherine zuckt.
Und der hat Schubsen.
This is Sparta!
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
Ist wieder da.
Jo.
Traveler?
Oh, working on the page.
You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Wait. Okay, we could just make a trade. Make what is a miss. Made and made out this crazy tree. Live out the direct.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here. And the way
Ich
her
stehe so
eyes
3 Meter weg.
sparkled when she talked about Nilu's dance of Sabzeruz.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
Ich jag Paimon jetzt einfach komplett durch alles. Waiting for you.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
Dafür, dass sie eine Gelehrte ist, redet sie ganz schön viel dumm umher.
Das stimmt.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved.
Ich zauber dich weg.
He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
Traveler.
Traveler?
Die Nudel, dein Schwanz ist jetzt eine Nudel.
Get arrested by the academia. That's another day gone to waste.
Hallo.
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
Kannst du erraten, wer mein Lieblingscharakter aus Sumeru ist?
Oh, of course.
Ich kenne mich mit so mehreren Charakteren nicht aus, also keine Ahnung.
Put themselves through this?
Antwort wäre Layla gewesen.
So
Ich
they're
weiß
just
nicht, wie Layla aussieht.
substitutes.
What is this?
Verschlafen.
What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Sag mir nichts.
Schick dir mal ein Bild.
Ja, okay. Oh, funny. Tschüss.
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never
Look at
truly
that
replicate
spirit.
that beautiful shade of purple.
Ach, sie.
Beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Tonyazad,
Mein Körper ist
did you
verschwunden.
find these?
Mein Körper ist wieder da.
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Ja, schließ seine Augen.
Huh?
Stell dir vor, dass der große Weise und seine Leute nicht vor deinen Augen sind.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try.
Das liest sich so geil. Ihr seid komisch. Also mach ich's. Ich mach ja, was komische Leute mir sagen. Wer managt denn die Kate?
Hey!
Tschüss.
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host! What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore! But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage! It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assumed there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Padisaras in the flower pots! So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu? But if we
Genau.
want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I dreaming?
So, erledigt. Hä?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzerus festival?
Warum tut Paimon überhaupt so überrascht? Die reden keine 2 Meter vor Nilu entfernt. Ja, wir müssen irgendwie davon überzeugen, dass sie träumt. Als ob Nilu das nicht hört. Also, ich träume? Was?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream?
Er steht keine 2 Meter von ihr entfernt. Die hört das.
As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard
Nee,
the
nee,
tale
sie
of
ist
the
taub.
first sage?
Ah.
To prevent a calamity, he went on a
Warum hat sie
journey
gerade
to
von
find the
Feind
Dendro
Particularly Mystery.
Ah.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend.
Dich mit roten Haaren, das will ich sehen.
Was?
Dich mit roten Haaren, das will ich sehen.
So weit kommst du noch.
Rote Haut.
Afterward, he
Nennt sich
said
auch
to the Dendro
Sonnenbrand.
Archon, I miss my parents, my wife, and my children.
Geil,
They've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried. The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love."
Oder Platinblond.
Nee, so weit kommst du noch.
In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story?
Man, das lässt sich
He
nachher,
never
das ist
finished
einfach
his
bis
journey?
Gelb.
So, ich habe dir jetzt jeden meiner Favorite Characters in jeder Region
were
geschickt.
conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Ah. Ja, gut zu wissen. Schlafmütze. Und eine Gamerin, war klar.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a
Wie
really
jetzt Gamerin, hä?
interesting
Die eine ist,
connection.
ja, das ist eine
But we really gotta wake up
mit dem
soon,
langen Ärmel.
like the sage
Die
in the
gibt
story.
mir so Gamerin-Vibes, das kleine Mädchen.
Ach, Aino.
Ist sie so? Dann ja.
I see. Well, it just so
Die
happens that
Erfinderin.
today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost
Ist
over
dasselbe.
too.
Ja, Wissenschaftler, Gamer. Wo ist der Unterschied, Bratan?
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zeros as beautiful as we can.
Darauf bin ich schon ganz gespannt. Kannst du nachher los? Und du mit.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zeros.
Real Talk, kein Unterschied.
Ja genau, kein Unterschied, bald dasselbe.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Lumina hat gerade so geschaut, die Brüste will ich mal anfassen. vorher gerade erwartet, dass Nilo den Mittelfinger zeigt.
Ja, steck den ein, dann sonst wollen.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time. Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero Samsara?
Ich erinnere.
Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal!
Wusstest du, dass es viele Stellen gab, wo Paimon kämpfen wollte?
Echt?
Nur um den Traveler zu beschützen?
Ach, das ist so süß.
Ja, Paimon ist knuffig.
Well done, Traveler and Paimon.
Es ist komisch, die so zu sehen.
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Das ist Nida.
Ach, stimmt ja. Naida hat sich als Catherine getarnt.
Man hört's.
Oh, don't scare us like that!
Erschrick uns doch nicht so.
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zero's.
Die Augen sind eckig. Was hast du zu sagen?
You're actually
Beep, boop,
Nahida,
little
aren't
beep.
you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival. And Dunyarzad, did you save her?
Die sitzt da.
Die bestellt und nicht abgeholt. Meine
It's a
Fresse.
really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened.
Vor allem die Stimme bei ihr. Naida.
Let's chat somewhere else.
Aber Dunyarzad kann mit Namen
How
Nahida
about by
nichts
the
anfangen.
Traveler's favorite bench?
Ja gut, wie fair. Aber trotzdem.
Die kennt halt nur Lesser Lord Kusanali oder halt niedere Herrin Kusanali.
Ja.
Wie würde man eigentlich Greater Lord Bukadevate übersetzen?
That's everything. On to the
Weil ich spiele meinte nur auf Englisch. Ich bin verwirrt.
Ich glaube, die heißt.
denn Traveler hat jetzt eine Konstellation bekommen.
Ach echt?
Ja.
Wie ging das nochmal? Hier.
C?
Ja, stimmt. Wo bin ich denn hin?
Das Event.
Bitte. Hallo Azra.
Vorher gerade war das, du Arznei sagst.
Hallo Arznei. Warum hat er gerade so betrübt geguckt? Die Wache.
Herzlein, wo ist denn dein Kollege Ibuprofen?
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's all right.
After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, I left the city and saw what the traveler had described.
Das ist weird, die Stimme zu hören und ihr ins Gesicht zu gucken.
Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my
Das sind
suspicion.
mindestens 8 Catherines oder so.
Also, das ist weird mit der Stimme.
Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But
Und
this
Fun
also
Fact,
meant
die ganzen
it escaped
Primo
the
Gems
Akasha's
kriegst du von einem
control.
Fatui.
Ah,
Such a small
So,
fragment of consciousnness can't last for very
Fatui könnte einfach
long.
sagen so,
It will return to its
ey
original
Traveler,
form.
töte den und gibt dir 2000 Primo Gems.
oh, nichts lieber als das.
Where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible.
Kann ich mal
But
ein
it
Bild
still
schicken,
wouldn't have
wer
lasted for much longer if it hadn't
Catherine
been for
gebaut
you two
hat.
breaking the samsara.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. And not a moment too soon.
Huh?
Halt nicht.
Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently.
All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer.
Ist Paimon ein
As your
Mensch?
reward, I will answer
Weil
any and
ich
all
würde Paimon eher
questions.
irgendwie als Fee einordnen oder so. Aber nicht wirklich als Mensch. Vidya. Also sie ist ein humanoides Wesen, ja, aber Mensch? Wirkt sie eher wie eine Fee oder so. Warum
Es
siehst
gibt
du-
Theorie, dass Paimon Asmodee ist.
Wer ist das jetzt?
Finde.
Bemerkt er fast schon mit der Akasha nicht.
At the Avidia forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge
Aha.
tree and a red sky.
Ach, von ihr habe ich ein paar Shots auf. Ach, sie. Sie hat einen Namen?
Ja,
Okay.
seit kurzem.
Ah, okay, das erklärt, warum es nicht
Sie
weiß.
gehört zu den 4 Schatten.
You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world and forget me.
Yeah, so you do know. We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria.
Es gibt noch Renova.
It
Bild wird
seems
etwas
like the
klein, aber
traveler
egal.
established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul.
Sieht nicht so freundlich aus.
Perhaps her last memory before she died.
Ja, sie ist die Herrscherin des Todes.
Ah, das erklärt.
As you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable.
A message from Greater Lord Rukadevata? We thought it was from King Deshret.
King Deshret? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies.
Okay, so what does the message mean?
I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that.
Sie sieht
Greater Lord
etwas
Rukadevata's
freundlicher aus.
residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it.
Ja, das stimmt. Das sieht so. Nein, das wollte ich nicht. Das sieht freundlicher aus.
Many devoted scholars go connect their consciousness. I've warned the academia
Und da
about
gibt's
this
noch
many
Istaroth.
times, but people still keep falling victim to it.
Also
I believe
Asmodee,
this is the key to saving Irminsul.
Novia,
That's why I've kept trying to decipher it.
Naberius und Astaroth.
Ah.
Und aktuell besteht die Theorie, dass
So the tree in the vision was
Asmodee
Irminsul?
Paimon ist.
Oh, Tainari also said that
Aber
Is it because of the
glaube ich schon länger, weil
contaminated
ich habe davon auch mal
consciousness?
was gehört.
But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was
Irgendwie
all in
in
vain.
der Animation wurde gesagt, einer von den Vorchefs hat gesagt, so, Asmodee mag ihren neuen Meister mehr als ihre Pflichten. Oder mehr als sich selbst.
Was ist denn jetzt?
The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with
Nee.
that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. With you here, we may have a chance at deciphering it. No, we must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Tevat's.
Weil für Renova ist dafür verantwortlich, dass Dainsleif zum Beispiel
To be
unsterblich ist.
accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium
Okay.
to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Does this mean you can also occupy other people's consciousness?
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal.
Das ist irgendwie gruselig.
The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and
Hier,
the first
deine
Akasha
Frage
terminal,
beantwortet. Höhere
my
Herrin.
consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I
Ach ja, du hast ja
never
wahrscheinlich bei
actually
Catherine schon
occupied their
öfters deine
consciousness.
Dailies eingelöst, ne?
When necessary, I
Wo
just
ich noch
borrow
aktiv
this
gespielt
bionic
hab, ja.
Snishnayan puppet.
Sie sagt ja mal Ad Astra Abysos, ne?
Ja.
Ich denke immer so, Ad Astra Abysos.
Catherine is... No wonder Paimon felt something was off about her. What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana?
That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing.
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they! Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida?
Ich habe noch nie gehört, dass auf Englisch einer House Arrest gesagt hat. Sonst höre ich immer nur Grounded. Auch wenn es Sinn macht. House Arrest. Diesmal, warum bestrafst du sie nicht, Nahida?
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord
Hausarrest.
Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent.
Geebnet.
Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation.
Musst du mal auf Deutsch übersetzen, wenn so eine Mutter zu ihrem Sohn ihrer Tochter sagt, go to your room, you're grounded. Geh in dein Zimmer, du bist geerdet.
And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country.
Meine Oma ist eine
Existence
ausgezeichnete
has little
Göttin.
meaning.
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the Sub-Zero's festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha. Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that, and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough. There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first time I've seen them step out of line.
Gib mir mal kurz die Outfit. Jetzt hier. Ja, sieht schon anders aus, aber ich muss ja irgendwie an Cecilias Outfit, Default-Outfit denken. Also, ja,
Cecilia. Wer war nochmal Cecilia?
Cecilia Immergreen. Von Hololive English.
Ah.
Die Puppe. Also wortwörtlich, sie ist wie eine Puppe.
Puppe! Ja.
Sie hat sogar so ein Aufziehrad oben dran. An ihrem Kopf.
I wonder what caused them to go down this path and what they hope to achieve.
Meinst du gerade das eine Bild, was ich nach dem Wissenschaftler geschickt habe? Oder meinst du gerade Catherine?
Nee, ich meine Cecilia. Die hatten auch Zierrad.
Ja, weil dieses erste Bild, was ich vor Shades geschickt habe, hat auch ein Aufziehrad hinten am Rücken.
If the traveler hadn't
Cecilia
broken
hat's
the
am Kopf.
Sub-Zero's samsara, the situation could have become dire. I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all
Hier
the
sieht's mal
people
noch
of
mal- hier
interest
sieht's mal
seem to
noch mal besser.
purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. I think they're deliberately trying to hide something.
Das kommt eigentlich mehr an das Outfit von Cecilia. Jetzt muss ich mir nicht. Guck's mir jetzt nochmal kurz an. Mann! Cecilia immer green. Ja, das kommt sehr nah. Wobei ihr Kleid ist unten breiter. Nicht. Also noch breiter als das von ihr. Und grün.
Ah.
Macht Sinn, wenn sie immer green heißt.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Tainari to join some kind of project. Could it be related?
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. But I'll have to be discreet. There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the
Gleich
first time
eins
I've
aufs
seen
Maul.
them step out of line. I wonder what caused them to go down this path, and what they hope to achieve. Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the traveler hadn't broken the Sub-Zero's samsara, the situation could have become dire. I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to I think they're deliberately trying to hide something.
Oh, that reminds Paimon.
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives. Make things right? You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams?
Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up?
It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection.
Interessiert einfach. Abonniert. Danke. Was so basically. Danke.
Hat jemand was im Chat geschrieben?
Ja. Abonniert. Uwu. Vor allem, dass es niemanden interessiert hat. So, ich komm rein, ich träume nicht mehr. Ah, egal. Ist schön. Willst du machen? Träum ja nicht mehr.
Misdirection?
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru. Even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this.
Weil ich dachte erst, weil der Basti drin steht, dass das noch gekommen von dir wäre.
Ich habe auch erst gedacht, Basti, hä?
Ich habe doch gar nichts geschrieben.
Das tut halt nicht.
The perspective advocated by the sages
Wenn ich mal schreiben
are
wollen
that
hätte,
any voices of
wollen
doubt.
würden, hätte ich es über meinen Main-Account gemacht.
Ja.
By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams. Got it.
Was ist das für eine
I hope
Gesellschaft?
my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge.
Was ist das für eine Gruppenzusammenstellung?
Maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy.
Was seid denn ihr für eine
I think I may need to
bitte?
rest for a while. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sub-Zero Samsara in the immediate future.
Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us.
What a relief. This is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
Ja, schlafen stehen.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened
Meine
to
Schwester
walk
redet
by,
ganze
so we
Woche
thought
Gabriel
we'd
auf.
wait for you to wake up.
Wieso?
I see.
Wegen dieser Käfergegner.
I should visit my maintenance
Okay, ich hab's
personnel
nicht
sometime.
gespielt.
Oh, I'm fine. I better
Was
go.
soll
Thank you.
ihre Nachricht gelöscht?
Stimmt, weiß nicht.
Spent quite some time in Sumeru
Was für
City.
Aufmerksamkeit wird
Since we last said
denn?
goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her.
Na egal.
Oh, we can't just keep waiting
Aber sie scheint
around
immer
like
noch da
this.
zu sein.
Ist doch gut. Tukan!
Ad Astra Avisask. We meet again, you two.
Vor allem den Teil danach sagt sie gar nicht. Ich glaube aber, dass das wahrscheinlich einfach nur eine Eindeutschung von dem lateinischen Satz ist. Und sie das deswegen wahrscheinlich einfach nicht sagt.
Ad Astra Apple Sauce.
Das ist überhaupt Latein? Ich glaube, das ist Latein. Müsste Latein sein.
Ja, Genshin benutzt auch oft eine ausgedachte Sprache.
Nee, das ist Latein.
Was heißt das?
Ja, das ist tatsächlich einfach eine deutsche Übersetzung davon. Zu den Sternen und zum Abgrund.
Hm.
Das ist ja eine deutsche Übersetzung davon. Denn er macht auch Sinn, warum sie das nicht sagt.
Ja.
Okay.
Catherine, do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh?
Sekunde. Stella. Meine Schwester hat mir gerade was geschenkt.
Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
What the fuck? Oh, alles klar, Digga. Alles klar. Alles klar. Okay. Das war ein bisschen hart.
Aber sehr viel war es unerwartet.
And if
Ich hab mal
possible,
gemerkt.
please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
Ach, mir fällt gerade auf, ich bin noch ein bisschen zu laut. Also ich bin lauter als du.
Oh, das muss so sein. Ist es so besser?
Sekunde.
It's gone. Over.
Ich einen Ticken lauter. Also wirklich ganz klein.
So?
Hm?
Hm?
Sekunde. Ja, so ist besser.
Ah. Das wird stark auffallen.
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission.
Vor allem, das ist eine ganz witzige Story. Ich habe heute einen Brief drin gehabt, bei mir im Briefkasten, von wegen, ja, bei DRL wurde was versucht zuzustellen. Ich gucke mir das an und denke, ja, da steht drauf, Stella Himura wurde versucht abzuliefern. Ich denke so, was denn? Was habe ich denn bestellt? Dachte ich erst, das ist, ich habe mir so ein Outfit bestellt, wenn wir mit Juliana unterwegs sind. Nee, ist das nicht. Das wird mit einem ganz anderen Versender versandt. Nicht mit DHL. Ich weiß nicht, was das ist.
In that case, please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Ah. Right. Hier ist alles gut.
Hey, that's not any better.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Paimon's gotta ask, just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
Du bist doch ein Hida, oder?
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head?
From when she said, Ad Astra Abyssosque?
So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida?
Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream.
Was ist das? Die Träume der Götter nicht wegnehmen kann?
It was another dream about the Subzerus Festival, except it was a happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children.
You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Subzerus Festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity?
No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad. By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homiyanis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her.
Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsol's own withering. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival?
So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sage's activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here.
Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
Heimann, das ist sehr intelligent. The jump in the fall, walking in the shade.
Let's continue our chat here.
Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida?
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
Meine Cam haut nicht hin. Ich hab's Gefühl, du bist rausgeflogen aus. Ich glaube, das ist nicht nur deine Cam. Hans. So? Nee. Das sieht nicht so komisch aus. Kannst du direkt den Körper der Schlüsselperson besetzen? Wie wäre es, wenn du den Körper eines Studenten besetzt und dich in die Büro Ich höre dich nicht. Okay, warte, ich kann ja mal neu joinen. Was there was sound inside. Nice and transferring her right. RTC connecting. Kann es sein, dass Discord gerade Probleme hat? The reason you can wait. Wait. Ich glaube, Discord hat Probleme. The Himura of the villain you portrayed. It is made. You don't get to be emotional if you're blessed about mate. Just to make it right. Weil sonst. Ist hier was? Was können wir machen? RTC connecting. Ich starte kurz Discord neu, vielleicht hilft das. Quit Discord? Discord? Ah, das hat tatsächlich geholfen. Sie war... Wie du willst. Ja, mir auch. Hier ist aber die Qualität besser. Okay.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences.
Ah!
After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages. I've already tried that, but all the key members of the Academia, even the core 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me.
Have you already caught the sage's attention?
I'm guessing not yet, but distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly.
Wie wäre es in den Körper eines Studenten? Hier geht das. Hier verschwinden die Antwortmöglichkeiten. Aha, okay.
No way, that's too risky.
You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives.
Ach, das ist mein Leben, also nicht so wild.
Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
Mir fällt nichts anderes ein.
Are we really out of ideas?
I mean, wir könnten auch reingehen, könnten sagen, sagt uns alles und werden rausgeworfen. Könnten wir auch. Da kommen wir aber nicht weit. Kommen zwar nicht weit, aber wir könnten es machen.
Right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas serious.
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work. Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
Taria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia?
Ich habe da gerade gelesen, nicht Assistentin, ich habe da gelesen Außenseiterin. Sie ist die Außenseiterin der großen Weißen.
We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilou.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Sataria has always stood out from the crowd. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the Academia, and also gave her the opportunity to...
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
The name Sataria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky.
Ich fühle mich angesprochen. Jetzt stehen wir wissen.
Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun
Dein
scorching
Blick sieht so
the
böse
earth,
aus.
which brought forth many disasters.
Dein Blick sieht so böse, sah gerade so böse aus. Als würdest du einen bösen Plan ausdenken. Wer weiß? Wie die Weltherrscher nicht reisen kannst.
The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky?
Was dann dein Plan?
But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
Darf Vader bearmen.
From the sound of it, Sataria's just hung up on the research opportunities here.
Ich habe übrigens von Patrick die Pokémon Evolve-Version gekriegt, wo du die Pokémon übersetzt hast. Warum hast du Carpador und Santo genannt? Ja, okay, auch wieder mal. Und Kampfshot. Weiß ich nicht, das war ein Steinvieh, ja. War das so Weiterentwicklung von Ditto?
But she doesn't really support the academia. She
Hab
still
ich nicht
feels
gesehen.
guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her
Das
problems.
ist Flasche ein. Geil.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again. Geil. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she
Das
can
ist
also
ein,
use
das ist
it
ein
as an
wunderschöner Plan, den
opportunity to
kannst du
redeem
auswählen.
herself. From my past observations, Zetaria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance. To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
Natürlich.
This should be Sataria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Sataria?
No, I already have enough information on Sataria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Oh Gott.
Talking style and key characteristics?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates?
Mhm.
The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Huh? Really? Nahida, 'Nahida, you've been whispering things to her? Shh!
My friend here has some doubts regarding her future. Can we get a fortune reading for her?
Ich stehe da einfach und nicke.
Of course, of course.
Miau!
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Ich hab mich schon mit ein paar angelegt, ja. Ist das stimmt? Beim Harut und Harut und Marut, aha.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Sollte ich dann nicht das Mädchen angucken und nicht Nahida? Naja gut. Ich möchte eine Weißung zu meiner Gesundheit, ich möchte eine Weißung zu meinem Liebesleben.
Health prospects.
Gesundheit.
No problem at all. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for many tens of thousands of years. Impossible.
Tja! Tja! Was sagst du jetzt?
Harut, Marut,
Tja,
did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
No!
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Genau. Ich wollte ja die Laterne.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep, it belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Sumeru City, so she still comes by whenever she has time. When they start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of her conversation.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
Oh, dear customers.
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Was willst du mir damit sagen?
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough Mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
Okay.
I see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your
Hallo. Du stehst ja, du stellst mich
This should
abgeholt.
be our final stop. Sataria is always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia, so she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before. Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember. If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right! I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering. After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent.
Liyue, auch genannt das schneefreie Hamburg.
But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars. And I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get into the academia after their next round of exams.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Amazing.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
Heimat. Schlechter
So
Zeitpunkt.
this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
Das geht ja sogar. Das ist aber... Das stimmt, das geht sogar. Das ist aber eine ganz schöne Sauerei.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private
Genau.
events.
Extreme Overclocking.
I see. Guess that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
So, was that everybody?
Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria.
Was denn? Du meinst Peltier-Element? Da gab es sogar mal Ansätze, witzigerweise, dass sowas gemacht wird.
What's the point of
Ja.
all the information
Gab
we
schon-
collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problem.
Der Bauer hat schon ein paar von so Kühlern gezeigt. Hat sogar selber mal einen entwickelt. Und es gab mal einen von EK und Intel.
Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities.
Der Bauer wollte auch mal eine AIO machen, die ohne Pumpe funktioniert, einfach mit Phasenwechsel. Konnte dann aber nicht machen, weil die Flüssigkeit, die er verwendet hat, wurde kurz darauf in Deutschland verboten.
I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the faith of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland. Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages. So how do we set that up?
Well, King Deshret is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be weary of us, and we may not get anywhere. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
So you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret.
Normalerweise redet man von der Dämonenbesessenheit, bei denen ist es eine Götterbesessenheit.
As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
Going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Huh? Best of luck? What? We don't know how to possess anyone.
Ach, das ist kein Hindernis.
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Das würde ich nie wieder anziehen nach dem Event mit dem Raum. Das Thema war für mich durch. Du musst uns wieder... Vergiss es! Kein Geld der Welt!
Huh. That is pretty convenient. But why does she have to do this? Can't you do it yourself?
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway.
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Aha. Das wollte ich eigentlich gar nicht, aber okay, das nehme ich auch.
Here she comes. Satori is here.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
Paimon's starting to feel kinda nervous. Okay, let's go. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
Ich stelle mir gerade vor, dass die einfach da dann sitzen, so wie als würde sie schlafen. Wenn ihr aber Catherine davor stellt, so, geht's ihr gut? Ja, ja, die ist müde. Die hat einen langen Tag gehabt, wir lassen die mal schlafen, ich wechsle sie nachher. Ah ja, alles klar. Dann ist sie gut. Catherine ist so irgendwie 2 Meter groß und die anderen beiden sind so mäßig zu verstecken. Aha.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook.
Okay.
Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Entschuldigung.
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
Meow.
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Harold and Marut.
That's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
Oh, ich höre.
Sorry, your new laugh is just so hilarious. I couldn't help it.
Please pay no mind to those kinds of details.
Das klingt so unsicher. Das klingt so unsicher. Ja, ich sag dir das voraus. Du bist so richtig. So, und vor allem, wenn man weiß, dass die eigentlich voll selbstbewusst ist. Die wirkt so wie das kleine, schüchterne Mädchen. Das ist so mega weird, wenn man weiß, dass die eigentlich voll selbstbewusst ist.
The gods are asking. Sitaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Sitaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
Alle.
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, King Deshret.
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Wait a second. King Deshret passed away a long time ago. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Das klingt schon besser. Das klingt zuversichtlich, ja.
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Oh.
Oh, she just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset too.
Oh, ich drücke als A.
Well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, That must have shaken her to the core.
Habt ihr im Hintergrund. Hä? Was war denn?
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
All I know are some abstract Harava-taught theories. And in any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Sataria.
He's out of Keem's now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Das mir. Maura!
Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
Nachgefallen, wurde das gesoffen wegen Bein? Scheiße.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Oh!
I've been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Wie da mein Körper einfach da hinten steht, mit den Augen geschlossen. Das ist nicht wirklich so. Ich bin da vor ihm stehen eingeschlafen und kämpfe schnell daneben. Alles gut, ist alles gut. Ich wechsle nachher wieder auf.
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
Geht's ihr gut? Sie schläft also. Ja, ist alles okay.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Akeem, you don't mean... you've also become a believer of King Deshret?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side?
Ja, okay,
Me?
das war jetzt wirklich süß.
Whoa, Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Geschichte vereine mich ganz schön. Geht das irgendwie?
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria.
Ich habe mal gesehen, wo so ein Ding Banane ist. Ja.
But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything.
Ein Arctic
Anyway,
Fox.
let's keep...
Come on! Sataria's already started talking with Shishan.
Ah, falsche Richtung.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Ja, du Gottesverräterin. Ach, scheiße. Nein, in meiner Freizeit ist ich im Keller und lerne, oder ist im Dachboden lerne.
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible.
Wird ja immer
Nothing in the
besser.
report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who worked side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Please, please stop!
Oh, das ging jetzt aber schon weit.
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
She can no longer justify everything to herself.
Das ist süß. Die Hochnehmung Knuddel.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do?
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have
yeah.
suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
Ja, ich weiß alles.
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
War vielleicht noch ein bisschen too much.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret?
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
Ich habe mit sie überredet.
How much do you know about the Sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zeru's festival. But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities. Let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
Ich melde mich freiwillig.
The Academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap.
Ist mir egal, selbst wenn ich kann mich auskämpfen.
I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
Ja, Nihida, hm?
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the God of Wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side!
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. She's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of Wisdom and Guardian of the Scholars?
No. The truth is the true Guardian of Scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Erstmal Ende. Ich denke mal sowieso, das bist nur du. So. So.